Your Social Security payment is one of the very important pieces of the puzzle in your retirement. I was a little bit floored today. I was talking to a client and we were talking about his financial planning with his retirement, and he said to me, I'm all taken care of. I am working with my financial advisor. I said, great. What is your Social Security payment going to be? And he said, I have no idea. And I said, but I thought you were set in figuring out your retirement. He said, yeah, but we've never discussed that. So first thing I want to say to you is if you don't know what your payment's going to be, go on to ssa.gov, create a My Social Security account, and through that account, you'll be able to access your statement. The other thing I want to say to you is when you're thinking about your retirement, there's a lot of important factors, but two that I want to mention here is you have to have an understanding of what your costs are, what are your expenses, and then what income do you have. So if you have $6,000 in expenses and you find out that your payment for Social Security is going to be $2,000, what are you doing about that $4,000? So some of you may have pensions through work. Some of you may have income through rental. Maybe you're going to have interest from your investments. Maybe you create your own personal pension with an annuity, whatever it is. But you got to start with that foundation, because if you have that $2,000, then you know it's $4,000 that you're worried about. And obviously we have to think about inflation. You need income, additional income. But my point being is know what your Social Security is going to be when you are building your retirement picture.